Hey everyone, welcome back to Football Manager, welcome back to the Rangers series where we play Celtic at home today. Players' conditions, not ideal. As Lassana Koulibaly's, we'll bring him in for Stephen Davis because he has he's in superb condition. He's improving. Let's see, Borna Barisic for Wallace maybe. We'll keep him on the bench. Flanagan for Tavernier. Right, Ryan Jack I think I'm going to bring in for our field. So we're bringing Ryan Jack. So we've two midfielders who are really fit. Candeas for Grezda. Defoe came off in the last game, injured, but Lafferty came on and scored. Let's see, Glenn Kamara's there. He could possibly go on in place of Steve Davis if we needed a midfielder. Worrell is there. He could. Yeah, put Worrell in there. Middleton for Grezda. Yeah, really struggling. I don't want to change the team too much because we've obviously got Candeas and Koulibaly and Jack coming in, those three. But we're playing quite well and we just beat Hibs 5-0. And I do want to try and keep these connections here where the players know each other's games really well. So with that said, this is the big one. I should probably have saved this game before I started it, but if we lose there's going to be some embarrassment. I don't want to lose. Yeah, so let's crack on with it. Let's see who we're playing against in terms of the Celtic lineup. So they've got Griffiths and who's that? Bayo up front. He's got 4 goals in 2 appearances. Okay, they got Ralston, Izaguirre on wing backs, Saminovic, Hendry and Boyata in defence. Bain in goal, Britton, Torre, McGregor in midfield. No Kieran Turner. Is anyone missing out there who they normally play? I don't recognise Hendry. Gordon in goal, I think. Possibly. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at their lineup as the players come out. I'll just move the microphone a little bit there. Let's from the off. Let's push forward. Get at them. And let's be positive. There's Wallace to Morelos. Wallace puts it into Jack. Shoots! Oh, top corner! What a goal! Screamer! Ryan Jack. The first 2 minutes. I didn't expect him to do that. Oh, great. There's Morelos. Wallace plays it over to Jack. Boom! Oh, it went over the keeper's head, that, didn't it? Right, so they've... Yeah, their fitness is looking like ours, 80-odd%, 90%. Yeah, Torre's an old man. I don't think they've changed their team. They've been playing the same. There's Griffiths. Oh, Jack heads it wide. I think the AI plays the same team until they're practically injured. So maybe they've got a few injuries. McGregor, Torre and Bitton, that's their normal midfield. Here's Ralston on the right, puts it across. Tavernier, what are you doing? Oh my god, Tavernier turned it against his own post. Thankfully Candeas got in there and put it out for a corner. Here's Griffiths putting it in though. Boyata, tackled by Candeas. Oh, we're on the break here. Morelos. Oh, he got tackled. Yeah. So who's on the bench for them? Hendry, Hill, Hayes, Burke. Is that Ollie Burke? Candeas puts this in corner. Defoe, Morelos, oof, wide. Forrest, Toyan, Gordon. Doesn't look as though Forrest has played a lot. Doesn't look as though Bio played a lot. Kieran Tierney must be injured then for them. Toyan, I remember playing at right back. They've got Ralston playing there now instead. Torre is an old fella. Yeah, our fitness is dropping down to the 70s like theirs now. Oh dear. Oh dear, two tired teams. We got fresh subs though. Two tired teams in the Old Firm derby. It's going to be a sending off, isn't there? Wallace forward for Morelos. Springs the offside trap, shoots. Bain saves it. There's a corner kick for us. Come on boys, put this in before the whistle goes. There's Candeas, beats the first man. Oh, Bale gets it out only as far as Candeas. Gives it to Jack. Plays it back to Goldson, Koulibaly to Katic. Wallace. Kent. Oh, this is slick passing. Morelos to Kent, who can barely keep it. Morelos. Oh, and Ralston puts it out for a corner after the keeper saved it. Here's the corner now. Candeas puts it in. Oh, it's away by Ralston. It's going to be 1-0. It's a close game. Oh, we've had 63% of possession. I just said it was a close game. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target. We've had 16 shots, 5 on target. I don't know what it is. It just feels like there's both teams have struggled for possession apparently. Ralston has both won and lost possession. Okay. So perhaps I need to pay attention to him. Right. I was impressed with your solid defending out there. Why did Katic lose focus? Right. God. Alright, let's do that. And attack wise, go on. I think that's, I encouraged them more than my assistant did. So let's see. Come on, get stuck into them. And we're currently level with Celtic on points right now, winning 1-0. That puts us 5 points behind Aberdeen. Mark Hill's come on for Yaya Toure. He looked knackered, 57%. Goldson to Jack. Out to Wallace. Cross in. Oh, Candeas. 8th goal of the season at the back post. Absolute curler from Lee Wallace there. Peach of a cross. It's Goldson. Jack plays out wide to Wallace in space. Whips that one into the back post. Control finish by Candeas. Daniel Candeas. Oh, we're in second position now. That must be goal difference. There's Candeas again. Trips it in, but no one there. Ryan Jack. It's Goldson. Oh, I think he was aiming for Jack and Jack lost focus. There's Goldson to Tavernier. He drives forward. Jack. Oh! He's done it again! He's come in absolute full of beans, full of fitness. Got 2 goals. Get in. Have it. Come on, the Jers. So, Tavernier there gets the assist. Ryan Jack. Tavernier, to be honest with you, took responsibility there when other players wouldn't. So, I've been avoiding doing this for the last few games. Those of you who've been following me know this, but I've been avoiding trying to get involved with the team, just letting them play, you know. But right now it's like their condition's quite low, so when it gets to like the 60s or whatever, I'm just gonna make a sub then. they've been dropping quite deep. Okay, then we should push forward. They've got Toyan on for Ralston. As Candeas gives it to Koulibaly. Jack, get in, Ryan Kent. 4-0. Get in. It's his 11th goal of the season. 4-0. There's Koulibaly, Candeas, and he plays it into Jack. Puts it right across. Missed everybody but Ryan Kent at the back post. What a finish. Oh my god, a 4-0 whooping. Celtic are getting whooped 4-0. Who's this Mark Hill they've brought on? He's a youngster. And Toyan, he looks okay. Hendry. What shows? Who's Koulibaly? Defoe. Candeas. Out to Kent. Wallace. Oh, tackled quite roughly there. Toyan, we've just been looking at, comes away with it. He's running a full length here. Gives it to Bayo. Goldson gets it forward. Now we'll break on the counter. Here's Defoe. We've got men up. Finds Morelos. Oh, get in. 21st goal of the season. I nearly swore then. Get the flipping heck in the back of that net, please, dear chap. Yeah, good one by Defoe there. Took it from the halfway line, carried it forward. Morelos, dearie me. What a finish. Oh, Griffiths have got this. Izagüeya. Oh, Toyan. Oh, missed. Oh, come on, boys. See, this is the problem. It's... Here we go. Put Worrell on. Katic is looking tired. We'll put Barisic on because Wallace is looking tired. And we'll put Middleton on because Kent is looking tired. And... there we go. Ooh, 100%, right. So their keeper is 85% and that keeper that's playing is 83% condition. So they're knackered. They've played so many games without changing their team. They're full of injuries. We're as knackered as them, 68, 69, and same sort of fitness levels. But we've just been changing our team, so we have players who have like 100% fitness. There's Tavernier, he gets tackled. Hill for them, Bitten to Hendry, Hill again. Plays it forward to Bayo. Barisic intercepts. Koulibaly gives it to Middleton. Will Middleton get his customary substitute goal? No, he puts it out for a goal kick. The thing is with this game is that the one thing where I think Football Manager may have to do something is fitness levels. So basically, if you look at my team here, obviously keeper's not sharp, but and Kamara and Lafferty aren't really sharp, but most of them have 100% sharpness or 100% condition on the bench, right? Because I rest my players and I interchange them, I bring them in and out. I think with the AI, Football Manager, it just keeps that same 11 playing until a player gets suspended or a player gets injured. So as my players are now like in the 70s, 74, 75%, whatever, and there's like a high overall risk of injury, Rangers will be the same, Celtic will be the same. And what it is they won't be able, like 71% there for Katic, 76 for Kent, they'll have the same sort of fitness, but if they're not getting any rest, then it's hard to maintain, you know, a team that can go back up to 100%. Like McGregor there, 100% condition, 100% sharpness. He's playing week in, week out. Worrell, he came on, he's 100% condition, 97% sharpness. You know, these players can just go straight to that fitness level because they're rested all the time and coming in and out. With the AI, it doesn't offer you that. It's the one thing that sort of lets the game down a little bit, because if you were, let's look at Aberdeen, so they're top of the league. You look at them now, and they're all tired after the last match, right? But they've got players here who, oh, some of them are tired after the last match. They've got players who are currently receiving treatment. Now, Devlin, Stewart, McGinn, Reynolds would all be in their starting 11. Let's see, would Frank Cross be in there? Possibly. Maybe. But these players, he would definitely be in their starting 11. He would definitely be in their starting 11. He'd definitely be in their starting 11. And he'd be in their starting 11. So it basically does them until they're it basically plays them until they get injured. And what happens then is they're out for the season, or they're out for months or weeks or whatever. They've got Scott McKenna on the bench. Interesting. He must have been knackered, his condition. So he must have been come back from injury or something. So yeah, they'll just carry on playing the same 11, and that's why the match sharpness is so high. But if you're going to keep playing the same 11, then there's going to come a point where your player's on 70%, and going into the next game, if the next game's 3 days later, the most it could be is what, 85% condition, and then after that game this is probably down to 60% condition. So Graham Shinney is probably the next one to get injured for them, and he's one of their better players as well. So the AI needs to sort of recognise that these players, they need a rest as well, and then start swapping them out for substitutes, because you'll see here there's quite a few players without good conditioning, or good match sharpness, sorry. And these four here would definitely be in their starting 11, and they're just injured. 3 to 6 weeks, 8 to 11 months. He's probably their best defender. 15 tackling, 15 heading. Really decent. And he's out for 8 to 11 months. He suffered cruciate ligament damage in this game. Stewart back to training tomorrow. McGinn returning to full fitness imminently. So that's one of the issues with Football Manager. It's just the continuation of playing the same 11 constantly. And 5-star Rangers triumph. Classy Jack on form. And let's see, Lennon with his big mouth before this game said, do you agree that this could be seen as a bit of a grudge match between God King Pepe and yourself, given his comments about your last encounter? And Lennon said, it's difficult not to see it like that when you're dealing with someone like God King Pepe. What do you mean by that, you cheeky ginger-haired numpty? Eh? His comments after our last match has given us plenty of fuel to go out there and beat him. Well, you just lost 5-0, muppet. And the last match we played, we won the cup final. Extra time. Check that video out. I pinned it on the front page of the YouTube channel. 3-2 in extra time, I think it was. Excellent victory. So yeah, who do we play next? 5 wins in a row. Look at that, eh? And we got Hearts, and then Road or JC. Don't know. We're not getting any money for that game, so let's cancel that friendly. Let's have a proper break. I don't know why they've arranged that friendly. Yeah. So we're moving up in the league. We'll play Aberdeen in February. Oh, we got another game at Celtic. Can't get away from them. So yeah, hopefully we should be able to turn this around. You know, we might be able to win the league. I'm being very kind of, you know, there we go, rearrange friendly. No. Yeah, see my players here. Condition is not as bad as Aberdeen's. Still in the 70s, but the match sharpness all 100%. Alan McGregor, just a beast. It's like the same day he's just played a game, he's just like, yeah, it's easy playing in goal. But you look at the condition of the rest of my squad. You know, it's because they're all getting the odd game here and there, or they're getting rested. There's quite a lot that are fit or fully fit or match fit. I have a bigger squad, but you know, certainly it helps. I think the AI possibly needs to register that when players get below, say, 80% condition, it should substitute them out for one of the other players. I don't know. Maybe Football Manager will sort that out in Football Manager 2020. We'll see. Crumbs, I've just realised this video is 20 minutes. That's going to be brilliant rendering. So I will I think I will just save this and quit the game at the moment. Quit game and that's it. We'll save it. So I will see you all in the next video. Take care, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.